I awoke to the sounds of Lily's gentle snores as they drifted across the bedroom loft. She was still fast asleep and I needed to keep it that way, or suffer the consequences. Creaky floorboards meant that the simple act of getting dressed will require a little ingenuity. Morning, Dougal. My boots were nearby, but I needed to put on my trousers first. This wasn't my first rodeo. Yoink! Huh? Ugh. Lily made a fish and marmalade sandwich for me the day before. I didn't have the heart to refuse, but I wasn't about to eat it. I couldn't do anything about the sweater while Lily was still cuddling it. Oh, that stinks. I couldn't do anything about the sweater while Lily was still cuddling it. I was trying to gather all my clothes without leaving my bed to avoid waking her, and throwing a stick at her was not going to help achieve that. Boots? Check. I'd freed my sweater from Lily's clutches, but I was still out of reach. I should be able to get the trajectory right. He wasn't going to just let me take it, but maybe he'd be interested in a trade. Any more rolling and I'd see that sandwich again. I wondered if I could swap the sweater for the stick, without him even noticing. That was my cue to sneak out of there. I decided I'd cycle to the nearby town. Maybe I'd find someone willing to hire me. Maybe I'd find someone who knew where my dad had gone. But first, I had a few things to take care of. I picked up the jug. I'd need water to make Lily's breakfast. Lily's dress was hanging from the line. I didn't need to take it down for her. Cooking utensils hung from... I'd recently made... I think he relocated so he won't be responsible for waking Lily. You and me both, buddy. Dad's compactable footstool seemed like a great idea. I wasn't sure why it hadn't taken off. I only ever saw the transmitter active on a few occasions. During those times, Dad would have kept the shed door locked tight. The pump handle had snapped, leaving only a small section of it protruding from the pump. It was going to take something heavy to force it down. The handle could be replaced. There was a solid block of wood next. The receiver attached to the shed received something from the which in turn rotated the wheels to move the belt along in order to... I had no idea. Sometimes I think Dad added contraptions. Dad converted the garden shed into his personal workshop. When he decided he'd normally spend every waking hour in there. But it had been days, and there was no sign. The door wasn't locked, but something was blocking on the other side. The lights in the shed only came on when Dad's generator was running. I hadn't figured out how it worked yet though. It wasn't your average generator. It looked like the pitchfork had fallen from its resting place. I couldn't see a thing, and the idea of walking around a room in the dark where my Yet another impressive feat of engineering. Well, well, well. I only ever saw the transmitter active on a few occasions. During those times, Dad would have kept the shed door. Dad, where are you? Dad left his jacket behind. Sometimes his work would make him forget the Dad made his own generator to power his workshop. As with his other inventions, he just refused to explain how it worked. It looked like there was something missing, but I hadn't figured out what. The funnel allowed for coolant to be added. The notes indicated that I presumed the machine wouldn't work with. There, that should keep it cool. I had to admit, some of Dad's inventions really were inspired. Lily left Sir Fuzzlepuff here a while ago with strict... Didn't really stop to think where my dad got the mask or why he wanted it. I was pretty sure I could put it to good use though. My trusty bicycle was my main method of transport and definitely didn't require any modifications, despite what my father said. Taking into account Lily's willfulness, it was often easier to indulge her creativity than flat out ask her to do something. In this case, the gnome was a spy who informed me. Strange lights? Ah, it's a package from my father.
Arthur, this is the last of the small crystals. I hope this was worth giving up your job for. I'm still finding the whole notion difficult to believe. I'm tempted to make a trip to your home to see it with my own eyes. But the fact that you keep the generator in your bedroom is quite unsettling, to say the least. If what you say about the lesser crystals is true, then I fear what may happen when this company begins experimenting on the large one. It's still safe for now, but I don't think it'll be possible to smuggle it out of here without anyone noticing. Given the apparent results of your own experiments, it's possible they'll listen to your warning. However, it's more likely they'll see nothing other than the potential for profit. For now, I'll do my best to impede their research. Stay safe, my friend. Nina.
The strange crystal was obviously important to my father. I couldn't help but wonder if it had anything to do with him going missing. I decided to do a little snooping around. Let's see. It fits. Huh? It's glowing. Dad had a habit of writing on whatever was nearest at the time. Apparently he found a way to make sure I didn't clean it. He must have wanted to remember that particular pattern, but what for? Whatever I did, it caused the machine in the back garden to power up. The machine was receiving power from within the house and was now transmitting something. Turned out the shed's various appendages did something after all. Sure enough, the lights and whatever other equipment Dad constructed were receiving power. I wasn't sure if I was getting any closer to figuring out what happened to him, but it was the best lead I had. There was a hand-drawn map on the wall with 2 locations marked. Our house and the hydroelectric dam, where Dad used to work. There was a large machine in the middle of the shed, with what looked like sliding doors. Dad, you better not be stuck in there. I'll find a way to blame it on the dog. The machine appeared to have opened by itself. There was a 50-50 chance that it was intended to respond to vibration, or that it was simply as reliable as the stepladder. It was one of the puzzle boxes my father often made for Lily. I wasn't sure why he hadn't given her this one, but I knew she'd be happy to have it. There was a small keyhole in the back, but like many of Dad's devices, its purpose was far from obvious. The machine appeared to be waiting for something. I wanted to give Lily the puzzle box I had found, but she was still asleep. Dougal, I think it's your turn to wake Lily up. Like many things in this house, I knew the washing line would have to be Lily-proof. Lily, does when in doubt, dance it out mean anything to you? Right. The secret dance routine turned out to be the solution for the combination lock. Inside the box there was a small key where the tasty treat should have been. Looks about the right size. Hey! Ah!
So hungry. Need breakfast. Look, Dougal, everything's laid out already. I should just make it myself. It's porridge. What could go wrong? Water? Check. Why doesn't Dad ever let me get a bowl for myself? Big old bag of oats. Prepare to be eaten. Hey, wait a minute. It's empty! Okay, I can fix this. All I need is a fresh bag of oats, a new bowl, and then to place a pot over the fire. This is easy peasy. What was Dad worried about? Ugh, Dad tied a knot around the handle again. He must be trying to keep you away from the bowls, Dougal. Dougal, attack that string! That breakfast wasn't going to prepare itself. Why didn't Granddad invent something like that? That breakfast wasn't going to prepare itself. Why didn't Granddad invent something like that? That breakfast breakfast wasn't going to prepare itself. Why didn't Granddad invent something like that? I've never adventured on an empty stomach. Hey, Dougal, I think someone's at the door, boy. Silly doggy. Hey, Dougal, I think someone's at the door, boy.
Wait till I hears I did this all by myself.
Hang on. Where is Dad?